As a society, we have to say, when are we going to say that we have to destroy ISIS? We got to say 49 lives were lost. I talked to a mom yesterday that told me this story when she was crying about her son bleeding to death, but she feels like he was a hero because he tried to stop the gunman. Talked to a dad that was the only thing he didn't want to talk about his son he lost. He wanted to talk about he was grieving with that, but why couldn't there be better sharing of information so this would never happen again? So it's I talked to hospital workers that were proud of how many lives they felt like they saved. So those have an impact on you, but it's tough for these families. I can't imagine.
What information do you think needed to be shared?
Yeah, I talked to the officer that was shot, and I just thanked him. I just said, by the grace of God, the bullet wasn't 2 inches lower, he'd be dead. And thank God that there are people that they'll never met, but they're willing to go in to a building not knowing where the shooter was and risk their lives to save all those people. And they saved a lot of lives. So I mean, law enforcement does a good job. I know they're still the investigation proceeding, and they're going to still be things to come out. But thank God we have the law enforcement we do.
You want something from the federal government in terms of information?
Sure. Well, first off, I asked the president. I sent to the White House yesterday and asked for a declaration, emergency declaration. I mean, this is a national emergency. This is an attack. It wasn't just an attack on gays or attack on Hispanics. This is an attack not just on a nightclub or Orlando. It's an attack on our nation. After talking to these families, and you just think about this, as a country, when is enough? We lost Steven Sotloff a year and a half or 2 years ago, a journalist in Miami that was beheaded. We've now lost 49 people here, 43 people in the hospital. So that's just Florida. We have San Bernardino. We've watched the Paris attacks. We've watched this other stuff. When are we going to say this is enough? We're going to say as a society we're fed up. We want ISIS destroyed. Radical Islam does not belong here. If you believe in evil, we're going to do something about it.
Has President Obama called you?
In this case, should they have shared that could have prevented it?
We'll find out over time. But the truth is, if you're going to vet somebody to come to our country, shouldn't my law enforcement officers know that information in case there's risk, so they can keep my citizens? I'm responsible for the 20 million people that live in our state safe, the 100 million tourists. Think about it. Our state is tied to tourism. We love people coming here. But give me a break. Give me the information.